3, 2, 1, go!
What's up everyone? Archizaki back at it again, and today I want to share with you 5 amazing benefits of a Nintendo Switch. Now before I get into the benefits, I want to first give you a little bit of history. It's been a full year since the launch of the Nintendo Switch back in March of 2017, and it's been one of the fastest selling hybrid console in US history according to Nintendo, beating out Nintendo Wii sales with 4.8 million units sold within the first 10 months in the US alone, and sold more units than the Wii U's entire lifetime within a year, setting a new record for Nintendo in both the US and Japan. With Nintendo's newest innovative console on the market and the highly anticipated game of the year, Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey, no wonder they sold like hotcakes, leaving many stores and online shopping completely sold out. Now that's amazing. As of today, the unit sold 17.8 million and counting. You can definitely bet that anyone who currently owns this Switch likely has one or both of the most anticipated game of the year, with a sprinkle of owning Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battles, and Splatoon 2, just to name a few. I've had my Switch for a little over 7 months, and I can definitely say I've had lots of fun, especially when playing online with other players. If you don't have a Switch yet, or are still on the fence of getting one, boy, let me tell you, you will not regret it. Hence is why I wanted to show you some awesome benefits to owning one. So without further ado, here are some benefits to owning a Switch.
Number 1.
Portability and dock mode. Obviously, this one is pretty much self-explanatory as to why the Switch became the fastest selling in the first place. Need I say more? The ability to play Nintendo's first-party games on the go, anywhere at any time, and dock whenever you get home from a long trip allows players with so much freedom. Being a gamer and living in the age of tablets and smartphones, what better way than to combine a traditional home console feel with the ability to take your games anywhere, just like you would with your tablet and smartphone. It's ingenious. In the car with your parents, going on a long boring trip to your grandparents' house, perfect time to pull out the Switch. Waiting to catch a plane and you have nothing else better to do? Another perfect time to pull out the Switch. And if there's good Wi-Fi connection around, you can game online with other players across the globe. Now you don't have to wait to go home just to play any of your games. Okay, so here's a really cool scenario. Say you're playing the game of Splatoon 2 and it's a very hardcore match that you're in, and you're trying to pull a clutch for your team, but all of a sudden you have to take the biggest diarrhea of your life. Now you know you couldn't pause in the middle of the game, and if you were playing on any other game system, you couldn't take it with you to the bathroom. But that's the benefit of the Nintendo Switch. You can take it with you to the nearest toilet and literally splat away on both the toilet and the game. Okay, that wasn't funny? Okay, I'll see myself out.
Number 2.
Remasters and HD ports. Not only will Nintendo be releasing its own major titles in the near future, the Switch has seen quite a number of old games ported over, such as Mario Kart 8, Doom, Skyrim, Dark Souls Remastered, and so much more to come. The nostalgia to play remasters or remake of older games on a newer platform has always been a driving force in the gaming community. Hence is why we still see it happening today. Does Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy ring the bell? a complete remake of the original trilogy that will be ported to the Switch sometime this summer, along with one of my favorites, Okami HD. A game that first appeared on the PlayStation 2 platform will also be ported to the Switch sometime this summer, and I can't wait. Now, I just only named a few of the vast libraries of ported games, not including any amazing indie games that are and have made its way into the Nintendo eShop. While I'm personally excited to see Okami making its way to the Switch, I'd love to see many more great games I still have nostalgia for, such as Tomba 1 and 2, Beautiful Joe 1 and 2, Metal Gear Solid Espionage, Sons of Liberty, and Snake Eater, Jet Grind Radio, and Jet Set Radio Future, and so much more. I know these are just wishful thinking, but anything can happen. I'm certain you have a nostalgia for many older games, and I'm curious to know what sort of games you're hoping to see ported to the Switch.
Number 3.
Third-party support. Sega, Capcom, Square Enix, Activision, Ubisoft, From Software, Bandai Namco Entertainment, Konami, Epic Games, and so much more. These various companies are looking to offer some amazing and exciting games and can help preserve the lifespan and awesomeness of the Nintendo Switch, or even allow for one of their greatest older titles to be ported over. Sega has already done very well with Sonic Mania, and I have it on my Switch right now, and I can definitely say this game was a lot of fun, especially when it comes to exploring different routes in each zone. Did I already mention nostalgia for older games? Sega has made plans to re-release their classic Genesis game, and I'm truly hoping to see Streets of Rage 2 make its way. With third-party support, there will be plenty of varieties of games in the coming future, and it will be interesting to see what they have in store considering the recent announcement of Nintendo's newest president.
Number 4.
Nintendo's major IP. If you're a Nintendo head, you no doubt always look forward to the next major Nintendo game title to be announced for the Switch, whether it be a port with many new features and upgrades like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for example, or a long-awaited title such as Kirby All-Star Allies and Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Now that Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey made its mark in the world, there are still many major titles on the way and many still to be desired. For example, Metroid, Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Pikmin, and so much more. Aside from the ones I've already mentioned, there is one long-awaited game that will be making its way that many Nintendo players are eager to get their hands on, and that is, wait for it,
Super Smash Brothers!
yes, Super Smash Bros. It is. With it being all the rage, you can expect the Switch sales to skyrocket once it's released. So just imagine what Metroid and Pokemon will do once it hit the platform. The excitement of seeing Nintendo's major game finally making its way is a benefit on its own that will bring a lot of fun. But maybe you're still not convinced to get a Switch yet.
Number 5.
Virtual Console. Virtual Console is a collection of classic Nintendo games you'll be able to play once Nintendo Online service goes live. Being able to play the original Super Mario Bros. And many memorable classic Nintendo games right at the palm of your hand is a major plus. Virtual Console is simply a nostalgia trip to Nintendo's early days of classic NES, Super NES, and maybe the possibility of playing Nintendo 64 and GameCube. So not only will there be plenty of first and third party games, remasters and remakes, a library full of fun indie games, and Virtual Console, you'll be able to do all of this with the ability of freedom to play them anywhere. While there are plenty of benefits, these are the 5 I wanted to share. If you found this video interesting, please leave a like and sub if you're new. Or you can dislike, no hard feelings. Ultra signing out.